Hi guys, after I did the microphone reading, I was just going over news again, and one of the things that I saw on Twitter quickly was about Mitch McConnell, how he blocked another bill to reopen the government. So I because I'm sure you all are too, right, very interested in everything that's going on about this. And I have to say, guys, it's I know, and it's funny. In a way, it's good to not be alive always because I know you guys have the same concern. Everybody wants to see the government open. And what I'm gonna say now, guys, don't get too nervous about it. But you know how I have said again and again, right? That turtle, 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 turtle. Ah! Right? He. Sorry, I was just decided to get distracted for a minute. So anyway, so we know that turtle is. I've always said, oh, he's involved, he's guilty, all these things, right? We know that. What does reading is, so I put the cards out without doing the video because what happens is I do the video and then I have to compress the video, right? So as the video is compressing, the computer kind of heats up, so I don't want to have that noise on the actual video, so I wait until it's done to do the other one. So anyway, so but I had pulled the cards out, and it's what the cards suggest, and I'll show you. I'll go over them. The cards is that okay, this is what it is, guys. It confirms everything we know. And this is why this is serious. And this is why I had, as I've been saying for a while, that this shutdown is going to cause Trump to leave, but it also looks like it's also Turtle's opportunity, right? Because it shows that the reason he's also blocking it. And I said before, he's we know that he's probably blackmailing and so forth, but he knows he's gonna go down. And this is why. He doesn't want it, right? He's guilty as hell. And guys, this is why it's serious, but in a way, and I don't say it's a good thing, because it's not a good thing, the government's still shut down. But it suggests that it's because he's guilty that he's doing this, and he knows that if it doesn't, this is the opportunity for them to try to push away all the truth about themselves that's gonna come out. So this is why he's serious about shutting the government down, because if they do it, they can change the government to do whatever they want. Okay, so this is why, guys. Okay, let's look at this. All right, so let me just start one card at a time. Now, it was interesting because let me just show you how the exact order it came out. So I thought it was really interesting, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, to me, in a broader sense, it means destiny, right? This means abundance. It also means the country. And this is a very interesting card in this context. This is a card, and this is a Nine of Wands, right? So you see the guy is wounded. It's at the very end of the battle. He's wounded, but he keeps going. When it's like this, guys, it shows that they're willing to do anything, to do whatever it takes to win, including illegal things, right? So he's doing whatever he can. It's funny, I had said this before in a different reading about something else, that the Republicans, they think, this destiny is supposed to be something that we don't have control over, right? But the Republicans, they try to play God and feel like we're going to take the Wheel of Fortune and going to own it, right? We're going to turn everything around. So they want to change the fate of the country, and essentially that's what it is. And they're not giving up and doing anything, literally willing to do anything. Okay. Then we have your opportunity, we have government, and we have change. Now, change to something else. Now, guys, we talked about this before, and I've been saying this on Twitter and some of the readings lately about this shutdown. If you do some research on libertarians and their ideas, read some of the things they say, they are all against government, and they all say, that Bannon is libertarian, the Kochs are libertarian, Peter Thiel is libertarian. They all say, oh, this government is horrible. Let's destroy government. Why bother with government, right? I don't want you guys to be alarmed because there's going to be a way out of it, but that's their opportunity. That's what this reading suggests here, that Mitch McConnell was doing this because he's protecting himself. There's a lot of money at stake, but that's their goal. Okay, don't make no mistake, guys. Okay. All right, so now this is interesting. This is gloomy thoughts, so regrets. or mistakes. Okay. Oh, did I make a mistake again? Oh, okay, that's not. Okay. So yeah, this is here, and this is here, and then we have here. So gloomy thoughts and theft, right? So he knows he's maybe worried or regretful of the theft he conducted. This is the one card, and in these readings I tend to see it as the Russia stuff, okay? But just one other card, and I just pulled an extra card just in case. And this is short illness. That means essentially there's nothing he can do about it. So Mitch McConnell knows, he's worried that they've done illegal things, and he is in a very difficult position. And yet, you see, guys, they want to play God. They want to change the fate of the country here. Then it's an opportunity for the government to change, right? But he is thinking not of the good of the country, not of the good of the everybody or whoever. It's just for himself. He's worried about. He's compromised, and he's worried it's going to come off. Okay, that's the truth. We know that, right? And this is really interesting. This is Riunione is a card of a meeting. Right, this is like sometimes it could be a rendezvous, right, a romantic meeting, but a lot of times it's just people meeting, coming to an agreement. It's upside down. So there's shady agreements, and this is interesting, guys. This piacere, right? This is a person receiving a sad letter and being upset about something. So they decided when they figure out what's coming to them, they decided they made this deal, shady deal, and this is the blonde man, and the blonde guy. That's him, upside down, right? So the shady man is compromised. And he held these meetings, these secret meetings, when they were all upset and trying to figure out what was happening to them. Then we have here a lot of money. This could be the money that they received from the Russians. It could be also the money related to the budget. But I think it's not about the wall. It's about the investigation. Now, this is, guys, this type of Sibylla card, Death Upside Down, it's permanent, okay? So the money, so see here, guys. So this is a lot of money, brings an ending, permanent ending. And what is this? This is the quid pro quo. This is a gift. So there's a lot of money that would end Mitch McConnell, right? There's evidence of this, okay, because of the investigation, right? And now, so guys, I have another set of this is, I'm going to show you quickly. It's a different set of Lenormand cards. For some reason I pulled it. I never used it, but it was out, so I used it. So these are Lenormands. Okay, so I'll just show you. It's kind of interesting because it connects well. So this isn't a death card, obviously coffin, right? And this is the ending. Okay, and now super interesting. This is the older man. That's him, right here. So the death of the older man is the goal, is the important thing here, right? So he's doing it, guys. I just wanted to point it out, because it suggests that it's about survival for him. I mean, think about it if you were in that position. It's hard for us to imagine, right? Because you would most of us couldn't even imagine being like Mitch McConnell, but that your whole life is going to come to an end. All the stuff that you've done, all the illegal stuff that you have concocted, all the bullshit, you do it because you feel like that's a means to an end. That's like, yeah, I'm gonna succeed, it'll be great. yeah, right? But this is life-threatening to him. I mean, think about it, guys. There's almost like millions of, if you count the amount of the people have families and their businesses that depend on the work of these people, like millions of people are being affected by this shutdown. But Mitch McConnell's thinking of himself and the Republicans, yeah, because, right, that's the goal now. So this is what I want to say, guys. This is very important, okay? Is that the ending of Mitch McConnell is what is at stake here, and this is why he did it. Okay, so now let's just looking at the middle. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh God, I have to. Hello. Okay. Here. All right. So the country, government, theft, right? It's very unpleasant. It could be an ending to the man. So you see what I'm saying? So I feel like it's like for him, it's fighting to remain alive. He is willing to do whatever it takes to change the government to his benefit, because he's compromised. There he is, Mitch McConnell, and there's a quid pro quo, and that's That's the deal, okay? So this is it, guys. It has nothing to do with the population. The sad thing here is that they want to change the country. They want to change they have this vision, guys, that started with the Kochs. And if you read the book about the dark money, the second term of Obama, they're like, we're gonna get this shit done. We're gonna stop this whole thing. They did the research, right? They put all the money, all the resources into thinking about how can we end this. And this is the result. They want to change things permanently. Okay, and this is why they're like, we'll break the whole shit down. We have to do it. We would really think about it. If you're the kind of person who is willing to take Russian money to do it, you're already lost your mind. It has to be for them. It's like they're fucked up already. It has to be worthwhile. There's no way. So this is why. Okay. So okay, Mitch McConnell. What's this money? Is this money for you? No, it's the money that they gave me for it. Like, the money, money contributions. Okay. If we can tire the FBI, if we can tire Mueller, then we can win this thing. I don't want to lose my career over this. I know a lot of the libertarians, a lot of donors are supporting what we do. They want people to leave the government, just like they left the State Department, just like, right? So that we can kind of do whatever we want. Guys, I'm just taking it in. Okay, so how come I saw that Mitch McConnell would be blackmailed or pushed into opening the government? Is this going to happen next? What happens? Let's just do this. What happens next? Yeah, I said before, it's like reminds me of the other thing I've seen before, was where the law enforcement comes to him. I was like, bitch, you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Shut the fuck up. So let's see what happens next for Mitch McConnell. He loves this country, doesn't he? He loves the population. Oh, that's right. Remember, guys, I said that the population. Mitch, what? Everybody's buying him? Yeah. So let's see what happens next to Mitch McConnell. Oh no. Stop. Tarta. Turtle, no. Save turtle. Save turtle. I love turtle. I love turtle. I love turtle. No. Whew. Sorry, that was just the first card, but it's good for us. Turtles, save turtles. Save turtles. Yeah, the justice. Take some money. It has to move on. Interesting. Justice stops the money. Okay, let's see more for the Air Force. Trash, Mitch McConnell. Oh yeah, justice, a lot of money. Trash, Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell didn't want to open the government. Mitch McConnell didn't want to open the government. He's a criminal. He took Russian money. He is a criminal. He took Russian money. He is compromised. He is compromised, baby. He is compromised. He is compromised, baby. Okay. All right. So, anyway. Look good for him a mountain. Yeah, long-term problems for Mitch McConnell. Oh, look. Little baby. Little baby. So what else? Oh no, somebody has to leave. Is that true? Oh no. Sadness. Oh look, so sad for him. Private. Interesting. Oh no. Oh, it's interesting. Look, il sole premia sempre chi ha costanza, con riuscita sicura, con vistosa sostanza. So, the sun always prizes those who keep going, right? Who have perseverance. With certain success, and healthy sustenance. Okay, so no, it's not going to succeed. He's going to have to leave. There's going to be sadness in private. Oh no, he's a great man. Great man. Look, love. Is there something? Oh, interesting, guys. No, so interesting. There's a lot of things happening in the private room. There's a lot of things happening in the private room. There's a lot of things happening in the private room. There's love. Oh, sorry about TMI. Sorry. Okay. So, guys, alrighty. So, it's also that privately they wanted to please the White House, which we know. Okay, so let's see more from our house. Oh, enemy? No, him? No. What are you talking about? What? No. Victory. Upside down, baby. Victory. Oh, prison. Yeah. Look, this is a card of a trap. So they're kind of interesting. Interesting for my house. So I actually did I? Oh no, I don't think I have these. Did I? I don't know, guys. I don't think I did. So one more different thing here. Oh look, there's a man. Oh, let's write the money with money here, right there. Oh, a letter. Yeah, it was a letter for him. Yeah. Oh, that's why. Man with money, he goes to prison. Man, money goes to prison. The man with money goes to prison. So this is it, guys. You see, justice upside down because of shade of money. Justice upside down because of shade of money. Okay, so what next, guys? So there's legal. I think there's legal news here that will that make things go on. Okay. Now, this could be, okay, this is interesting. This is a lot of money. This is opposition or long-term problems and baby. What I think this suggests, this is also that suggests that Trump is blocked. This is a block, right? So blocking the money. This could also mean that there's problems for Trump's money. In any case, it doesn't go on. There's sadness in private, right? I don't think there's success here. They're doing it to please the White House. Okay, this is something private communications. Okay, and then then we have the shady victory trap. So it shows, guys, the longer they're doing it to try to prevent stuff from coming out. This is clear. Okay, and yet there's indictments coming out. Okay, I think there's, like I said, in the midst of this. And this is like, there's legal news, okay? And they're doing this to prevent, let me just say, guys, I feel like it's very possible they're doing this to obviously to protect Trump, Mitch McConnell to protect himself, but also to please the foreign powers who are their bosses, right? The foreign powers, whoever has money. So these people are going to be indicted anyway. And I think I said this before, there's going to be some sort of big legal development that's going to overshadow everything else. And that's what it looks like. Okay, so I think they're trying to, this is a way, guys, this is obstruction of justice. That's what it is. Okay, this is the card of the mountain. It really is obstruction, right? This is obstruction, money, financial obstruction, right? Because they're sad in private because the victory upside down and indictments. Which I think I've said before, okay, there's a suggestion that whoever is the financial person is being indicted and they're going to go down as well. Okay, so moving on here, Trump, private, White House communications, they're trapped and they go to prison, right? This is it. And essentially, guys, there's no, what is going to break here, this whole mess. They're going to try to stop it. Is some sort of legal move here against the administration, okay? And they're going to go to not just the administration, but the people who have given money to Trump and Trump himself also. So like I said, it looks like the next step is the financial person going to prison, Trump being trapped by his own legal problems. He can't escape. So let's do another. Okay, so how, again, guys, how will the government shutdown end, considering we're going for Mitch McConnell here, but how will the shutdown end, okay? So I'm gonna get the cards out and then talk about them, okay? Okay, so similar to what it said before, okay, now magician it's the con artist. I think Trump has that very much, the ability to turn thoughts into reality. When it's upside down, it's to use it for harm, okay? Not always, but I think it has to do that. I think this is the family. The group of people who are doing this are also Trump's family, the big prize, okay? So they want this to them as a big prize. This is the thing to win, okay? But also there's this big money they want, and this is a loss. So they're going to lose it. There's a big loss going on here. We have now something really unpleasant they can't stop. What is it? Something that goes way back. And if there's a letter, document, or an indictment. Okay, so like I said, Trump is doing this to protect his family, to protect the people he does business with. But there's a huge loss that's going to be very unpleasant. It's related to something he's done way back, and there's an indictment here or a document. Here's the family. Again, another card that suggests family, right? And also the country. An older man. Interesting, right? This is the delirante, right? The delirious, the madman. Okay, so these are the people going. This would be what is it called? The word that I think Hillary used. Deplorables, right? The people engaging in these crimes. An end, coffin, an end. Okay, there's an end to them. Looks good for them. Delay. So again, guys, this idea that whatever legal development comes out about these people and puts their plans to an end. Hauptperson here, the wife, the woman, could very well be Nancy Pelosi. Okay, because that's the closest person we have. And then prison. Oh yeah, bitch. Prison. It's coming. It's gonna put you all in there. Prison. It's coming. For all the shady characters. Okay, so a letter about something illegal, right? So that whatever plans they had, guys, it's gonna be popped. Their balloon bullshit is gonna be popped when indictments come out. Trying to assert themselves, but they can't. Something clouds, something hidden. Okay, so again, the group of people connected to the older man behind the scenes. Okay. Then we have here, very interesting. The Torre is the solution. Upside down is the solution, doesn't work. So they thought this was going to be the solution to them. That's what they were betting on. It doesn't quite work. Okay. Then we have here the presente de Pietra Preziosa. That's a quid pro quo. I said before, exposure of the money that Trump had. This is the orange man here, right? This is the exposure that's hidden at this point of the money that Trump was supposed to get. This is theft, right? Stolen. And this is thoughts and ideas. So this information is going to come out about Trump's money. And this is what's going to end things. Nancy is here, guys, but for some reason, I honestly don't see anything really. It's not the wall. It's like they want to create a giant distraction to stop the investigation that's going into them. Okay, Mitch McConnell and Trump. So that's how it ends. Indictments come out, and that's it, bitch. Yeah, honestly, this is it. Okay, and I think I see, guys, I feel it when I close my eyes. Those people are so angry at what they're doing that they're going to get even more gonna even, they're not giving, obviously they're not giving up. They were like, oh, President, he's not giving me salary, so I'm going to stop. Yeah, no, no. So, you know what I mean? See, but everything, like I said, it's backfiring because they can't stop the truth from coming out. Okay, that's it. And there's prison. Oh no, 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 no. Turtle, turtle, stop, save turtle, save turtle, save turtle. So this is it, guys. I'm sorry for the ham. I'm sorry for all of them, but that's it. It's like what it's becoming more and more obvious here that we're dealing with lifelong criminals. Okay, think about both. I mean, Mitch McConnell is an intelligent man, at least. Okay, he knows a lot about legislation. And Trump together, these are people who have been dealing very, doing very shady business their whole lives. Do we think they're gonna let it go? Like, oh yeah, sure. No, they're doing everything they can to try to survive. They don't care about anybody, right? They're gonna try to survive this because the truth is very harmful. So that's what I feel like. The indictment, I'm sorry, the government opens when indictments come out, and so Mueller, seriously, I know it's not his job, but I'm just asking more. Okay, I'm gonna stop here because the next question, I'm just trying to think. Let me just stop here because I think in some ways this is not about Mitch McConnell, so I have to be mindful of, because I know that's how I think, kind of keep things going like this. But the next and last question is Mueller going to do anything to open, because that's the sense I got. Is Mueller going to do anything to reopen the government, right? Or what's his deal here, okay? But let me stop this one and then upload it and then do another one, all right? Okay.